Did you know that by 2024, 30% of all military equipment will be autonomous, powered by artificial intelligence? This is the shocking reality of AI in warfare we're living in. Artificial intelligence, once the stuff of science fiction, has rapidly become an integral part of modern military operations. This rapid adoption is changing the face of warfare as we know it, with autonomous drones zipping through the skies and AI-powered surveillance systems keeping a watchful eye on potential threats. The rise of AI in the military sector isn't happening by accident. It's the result of deliberate strategic decisions and increased spending by militaries around the globe. In fact, the global military spending on AI and autonomous systems has seen a dramatic increase in the last few years. The United States, for instance, has projected a steady rise in its budget for AI-related projects, with other countries following suit. But why the sudden interest in AI? The answer is simple: efficiency and safety. AI-powered systems can process vast amounts of data faster than any human could, making them invaluable for tasks like surveillance and threat detection. They can also operate in dangerous environments without risking human lives, making them ideal for conflict zones. However, it's not all rosy. The rise of AI in warfare also brings with it a host of ethical questions and potential risks. What happens when a machine makes a mistake? Who's to blame? And what about the risk of AI systems being hacked or manipulated? These are questions that we, as a society, need to answer as we continue to integrate AI into our military operations. With AI becoming more prevalent in warfare, it's clear that we're standing on the brink of a new era in military technology. An era where machines take on more responsibilities, and humans must grapple with the ethical implications of this new reality. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive deeper into how AI is revolutionizing warfare. Imagine a swarm of drones, each capable of making decisions independently, attacking a target. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? But it's not. In the world of military technologies, the future is already here. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has started to play a pivotal role in modern warfare. One of the most game-changing applications of AI in the battlefield is autonomous drones. These drones, unlike their human-controlled counterparts, can operate independently. They are equipped with AI algorithms that allow them to make split-second decisions without human intervention. This means they can navigate complex environments, identify targets, and even decide when to engage, all on their own. Take, for instance, the US military's testing of autonomous drone swarms. Yes, you heard that right. Swarms. Imagine dozens, even hundreds of drones moving and coordinating like a flock of birds, each one capable of making independent decisions, yet also working as a part of a larger coordinated group. These swarms can be used for a variety of missions, from surveillance to attack. They can confuse enemy radar systems, overwhelm defensive measures, and provide a level of precision and scale that is simply not possible with human-controlled systems. But don't let the size of these drones fool you. Despite their small stature, they pack a punch. Each drone in a swarm can carry a payload, which could be anything from a camera for surveillance to a small explosive for attack missions. And the most fascinating part? These autonomous warriors can learn. They can learn from each mission, adapting and improving their tactics each time they fly. This ability to learn and adapt makes them a formidable tool in the hands of the military. But with this power comes a responsibility. The use of AI in warfare raises serious ethical and legal questions about accountability, control, and the potential for unintended consequences. These drones are just one example of how AI is changing the face of warfare. As we continue to explore the applications of AI in the military realm, one thing is clear: the battlefield of the future will be shaped by the algorithms of today. Even in the quietest corners of the world, you could be observed by an AI-powered system. AI is revolutionizing the way military surveillance is conducted, transforming it into a far more efficient and robust process. This isn't your typical cloak and dagger spy game anymore, but rather a complex system of interconnected technologies that work together to monitor, analyze, and predict. Take China, for instance. The nation is a pioneer in leveraging AI for surveillance, especially in the realm of facial recognition. An extensive network of cameras, reportedly as many as 200 million, is spread across the country, forming the backbone of an advanced surveillance system. These cameras, equipped with AI-powered facial recognition technology, can identify and track individuals in real time. Imagine a system so precise that it can pinpoint a single face among a crowd of thousands within seconds. That's the power of AI in surveillance. It's an intricate blend of machine learning, deep learning, and computer vision, working in harmony to sift through a sea of data and pick out the relevant details. This system isn't just about recognizing faces, though. It's about gathering and processing a colossal amount of data, from people's movements to their behaviors, and using it to predict potential threats. It's about creating a comprehensive picture of the environment, allowing for rapid response to any situation. But it's not just about defense. AI surveillance also plays a significant role in strategic planning and decision-making. It provides the military with a steady stream of real-time intelligence, helping them make informed decisions swiftly and accurately. The implications of this technology are far-reaching. It's a game changer for the military, but it also raises important questions about privacy and individual rights. As AI continues to evolve, these are issues we'll need to grapple with. But for now, one thing is clear: AI is reshaping the landscape of military surveillance. It's turning the concept of watchful eyes into a reality, creating a world where every move can be monitored and analyzed. With these systems in place, it's like having a million eyes watching every move. In a world where information is power, imagine having an invisible shield protecting you from cyber threats. We're living in an era where battles are not only fought on lands, in the air, or on the seas, but also in the digital realm. This is where the concept of cyber warfare comes into play. It's a silent but potentially devastating form of conflict, where state and non-state actors use digital tools to attack, disrupt, or sabotage the crucial infrastructure and information systems of their adversaries. But how does one protect against such invisible and insidious threats? Enter artificial intelligence, or AI. AI serves as an invisible shield in the realm of cyber warfare, providing an advanced line of defense against cyber attacks. Let's take a closer look at the United States Cyber Command, for instance. This organization is at the forefront of the US's defense against cyber threats. They've turned to AI for threat detection and response. In a world where threats can emerge in milliseconds, human response times just aren't fast enough. AI can analyze vast amounts of data in real time, identifying potential threats and anomalies that may signify an incoming attack. AI doesn't just detect threats, it also helps in responding to them. Leveraging machine learning algorithms, AI systems can learn from every attack, adapting and improving their defense mechanisms. They can automate responses, taking immediate action to mitigate the damage of an attack. In essence, AI is not just an invisible shield, it's an active defender, constantly learning, adapting, and responding to keep our digital spaces safe. It's not an overstatement to say that AI is revolutionizing the way we approach cyber defense. But it's not just about defense. AI also has potential offensive capabilities in cyber warfare, from launching sophisticated cyber attacks to disrupting enemy communication systems. So, while AI offers us unprecedented protection, it also presents new challenges and risks. Cyber warfare is a silent battle, and AI is the silent warrior. It's an ally that never sleeps, always vigilant in the face of evolving cyber threats. But as we continue to harness its power, we must also remain aware of the potential dangers it may bring. But with all these advancements, there comes a question: who is responsible when an AI makes a mistake in warfare? The ethical implications of using AI in warfare are as vast as they are complex. As we move towards an era where machines could potentially make life or death decisions, we must grapple with the moral and ethical issues that this presents. Imagine a scenario where an autonomous drone misidentifies a target, resulting in tragic, unintended casualties. Who bears the responsibility for such a mistake? Is it the programmer who created the AI, the military commander who deployed it, or the AI itself? The debate over the use of autonomous weapons is heating up, and it's not just about responsibility. It's also about the potential for mistakes. Autonomous systems, for all their sophistication, can still make errors. They can misinterpret data, fail to recognize nuances and context, and their decision-making process can be skewed by flawed algorithms or biased data. Moreover, there's the concern of accountability. In conventional warfare, when a mistake happens, there's a clear chain of command. Someone can be held accountable. But with AI, it's not so straightforward. The lines of accountability can become blurred, leading to ethical gray areas. Then, there's the humanity aspect. Warfare, despite its inherent brutality, has always been governed by certain human principles and laws. There are rules of engagement, there's the concept of proportionality, and there's the need to minimize civilian casualties. Can an AI truly understand and adhere to these principles? And let's not forget the potential for AI to be misused. In the wrong hands, AI could be used to create weapons of mass destruction, to wage cyber warfare, or to perpetrate acts of terrorism. So, as we stand on the cusp of a new era in warfare, we must ask ourselves, are we ready to hand over the reins of war to machines? Can we trust AI with the power of life and death? And more importantly, can we ensure that the use of AI in warfare is ethical, accountable, and humane? The answers to these questions may shape the future of warfare. So where are we heading? What does the future of warfare look like with AI? It's a question that looms large as we stand at the precipice of a new era in military strategy and combat. The future of warfare is not just about the technology we can see and touch, but also about the invisible digital warriors, the artificial intelligence that silently yet significantly alters the battlefield. Imagine a world where wars are fought not by humans, but by autonomous machines, programmed for precision and efficiency. A world where AI drones don't just carry out reconnaissance, but determine targets and execute missions independently. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But the reality is that this future isn't far off. As artificial intelligence evolves, we could see the emergence of fully autonomous warfare. Machines and AI systems, devoid of human emotions or potential for error, could take over the battlefield, making life or death decisions in real time. We're already seeing the first steps towards this with AI-powered surveillance systems and cyber warfare strategies. But what happens when AI is the one pulling the trigger? This prospect brings with it a host of implications. On the one hand, autonomous warfare could minimize human casualties, particularly those of soldiers and military personnel. It could also lead to more precise strikes, reducing collateral damage and civilian casualties. On the other hand, handing over control to AI poses significant ethical and moral questions. Who is responsible when an autonomous machine makes a mistake? How do we ensure that AI systems respect international warfare laws and conventions? And perhaps most importantly, how do we prevent an arms race in autonomous weapons, where the goal becomes creating the most advanced AI rather than preventing conflict and preserving peace? These are the questions that governments, militaries, and societies around the world will need to grapple with as we move into this new era of warfare. The future of warfare is here, and it's powered by AI. But with great power comes great responsibility, and it's up to us to ensure that this power is wielded wisely and ethically. Because in the end, the goal should always be peace, not war. We've covered a lot of ground today, from AI drones to the ethical dilemmas of AI in warfare. It's been a deep dive into how the military landscape is being reshaped by artificial intelligence, and it's worth taking a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. We began our journey with the shocking reality of AI in warfare. It's clear that the military world is rapidly adopting artificial intelligence, and this is revolutionizing the way that wars are fought. We're moving away from traditional battlefield strategies and towards a new era of warfare, one that's defined by high-tech solutions and a reliance on autonomous systems. Speaking of autonomous systems, we spent some time discussing AI drones, these autonomous warriors of the sky. These aren't your everyday hobby drones. They're sophisticated machines capable of carrying out complex missions with little to no human intervention. They're changing the face of warfare, allowing for more precise strikes and reducing the risk to human soldiers. Then, we turned our attention to the watchful eyes of AI in surveillance. Artificial intelligence is playing a pivotal role in military surveillance, helping to sift through enormous amounts of data and identify potential threats. This AI-powered surveillance is not only making our military more efficient, it's also making us safer. Of course, warfare isn't just about physical battles anymore. We are in the age of cyber warfare, and AI is the invisible shield that's protecting us. It's helping to detect and counter cyber threats, and it's playing an increasingly important role in ensuring our national security. But this rapid adoption of AI in the military isn't without its ethical dilemmas. We delved into some of the concerns that arise when we start to hand over decision-making power to machines. There are questions about accountability, about the potential for algorithmic bias, and about the risk of an AI arms race. These are complex issues that we'll need to grapple with as we continue to integrate AI into our military operations. Finally, we looked to the future, considering what role AI might play in the warfare of tomorrow. It's clear that AI is here to stay, and it's set to play an increasingly important role in military strategy. But as we move forward, we must remember that AI is a tool, and like any tool, it's up to us to use it wisely. As we look to the future, one thing is clear. AI is not just a tool for warfare, it's a game changer. It's reshaping the way we fight wars, it's making us safer, and it's forcing us to confront some challenging ethical questions. But as we navigate these uncharted waters, we must remember, the power of AI lies not in the technology itself, but in how we choose to use it.